Everyone had reasons to want to kill Dr. Black. He had lied, betrayed, and made fools out of nearly all the members of the club, but none felt more jilted than that of the general manager, Mrs. White. Mrs. White had helped Dr. Black rig the election to become president in exchange for an exclusive loft in the renovation for her retirement. When Mr. Green revealed the truth, it became clear that Dr. Black had no intention to make good on his promise. To make matters worse, Mr. Green had convinced Mrs. White to raid the club treasury to raise funds for Black's campaign. The former president, Penelope Cookson, was investigating, and Mrs. White could go to jail. Realizing all her servitude was for nothing, Mrs. White was inconsolable. Entering the boardroom, she saw the lead pipe Mr. Green had tossed to the floor. Concealing it in his blueprints, she prevented her fingerprints getting on the pipe as she crossed the hall and saw Professor Plum, who asked her, "Have you seen Dr. Black?" "Downstairs, I believe," she replied, and she pulled the pipe out and entered the library where Dr. Black was sitting, unaware of her creeping presence slowly approaching. As she lifted the pipe up and struck him dead, his hand knocked over the candlestick, as she wrapped him up and rolled him on the trolley out to the elevator to dispose of his body. The blueprints were thrown to the lounge rubbish bin, while the lead pipe was returned to the boardroom. She had forgotten that Mr. Green had thrown the pipe to the floor and did not set it on the table.